Hello guys, this is Villager Master. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, just making this look a little bit nicer. If you're married or if you're in college, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well in college or their marriage, of course. Because after all, I speak my mind, and usually it's about relationships lately in the last few months. If I can think of something else to talk about, and yeah. So why don't you play other games besides Once Human and Minecraft? Hey, I like what I play. If I don't like something, I am stubborn. If someone tries to make me play a different game, I usually say no. Nope, I will not do that for you. Yeah, I'm gonna make something here. Make a little campfire. Being married is probably difficult. For me, the most difficult part is for me is finding someone who's compatible. Here's the thing, there's nothing wrong marrying a blind person, by the way. Today we're talking about discrimination. Yeah, I will admit I was to be discriminate of people. Marrying a blind person is not an issue. Here in person, I would have issues because I need to talk to them. You know, in my personal opinion, like a blind person, it's not as bad, but it is a little difficult. You know, on certain occasions, saying, "Do you see the stuff?" You know, I actually feel pity for the people who can't actually see. I wear glasses, by the way, so and my eyesight's terrible. Like, I'm actually surprised sometimes I can actually see out of them still. It's not extremely bad, like, it just gets blurry. Like, here's the thing, like, there's nothing wrong with people with disabilities if you marry them. Yeah, there's difficulties, you know. But here's the thing, everyone deserves love too. Everyone does. Including my enemies I hate in the past. I forgive them, of course. But I'm not an idiot who would actually fall for the third time or second time. I just walk away. But if it's a marriage and stuff, you know, if you have kids, then you gotta stick around. Instead of being one of those people who bail just because of saying, hey, I found out my girlfriend is, you know what I mean? Like, the Diamond Dash. I feel sorry for the women who actually goes through being all alone, giving birth, without the person who made the child with you, you know? And there's a lot of people who have no fathers, you know? But yeah, physically have a father, you know? That's how you're born, but I'm talking about like a father figure or a mother figure. It's very important to have a good relationship, you know? Because here's the thing, if you see your parents fighting, or like say, hey, I remember when my father was doing bad stuff. Because there's a lot of places or parents who are violent, you know? It's sad. But here's the thing. It's not just females who get abused. Females abuse guys too, right? How would I know? Because I know one of my, I know someone who have. I almost said someone in my family, but that's true also. Being abused, you know? Like, I understand if they do it out of, because they were cheating, you know? But violence doesn't solve everything, you know? If you have a spouse and They lose their temper. Like, for me, I would try to talk to him calmly, saying, why did you do this? There's a different way to do this. Like a calm, collective voice, you know? Not just say, hey, you did this. You did it wrong. You put their nose into it, you know? Saying, you cheated on me, you know? Why did you do this? Why did you go to this place, you know? Always have a calm demeanor, because here's the thing. If you start yelling, they're going to start yelling, and you don't get anything done. I watch these mangas, and I always feel sad for the people who, honestly. Yeah, listen to manga is not real life, you know. But here's the thing. I picture if it was actually real. You know, I look at the realistic mangas. Saying your father haven't came back since you were born. Why do you think he's going to come back? You know what I mean? It's sad. It really is, because I know one person who doesn't even have a mother or a father, and he's an orphan, and it's sad. I should feel sorry for the guy. I don't talk to the guy anymore, because he's not, I don't see him. It's sad, I tell you. Always be nice to orphans, I tell you guys. Always be kind to them, you know what I mean? They have a tough enough life anyways. Show them there's still kind people in the world, I tell you. If you're one of those people who purposely say, hey, you're one of those people, don't have a father. Hey, did daddy go get milk or something? He never came back? You know, it's sad. How would you feel if it happens to you? Because you never know. They could just diamond dash on you. Your parents left you at a police station or a fire station. Say, hey, what happened? One day, you know. Hey, son, I'm going to be back. Then somehow he gets in a car accident, you know what I mean? Everyone's life is important. I have no experience on that, you know. But I understand when temporarily parents leave, you know. I actually didn't forgive one of my family members for over a decade, to be honest. Yeah, stuff happens. Life goes on. You gotta always look at the positive things. For me, I don't even think I have a bone in my body who can actually do that, you know? I really can't picture me being positive. Maybe I might change if I ever get married in the future, you know? Hopefully I do. I honestly can't picture me being positive in my life. Yeah, there's positive people. I even get disgusted when I see people smiling at me. Yeah, that's their business, you know? I have no idea why I think that way. It just happens. It's crazy. I literally feel that way. Like, when I see people smiling, it makes me disgusted. I always think, except for when I go to my place of, when I go to the mosque. Like, when I see this one guy smile, like, I can't believe there's actually someone who smiles just because they believe in what they do. You know what I mean? Ever since then, I always like going to the mosque. A religious place. Yeah, probably most of you guys are not a Muslim who's watching my content. That's fine. It actually feels safe for me. The most safest place I ever been. Like, I actually feel peace. Calmness, actually. That's only one place I actually want to go outside to. Without feeling uncomfortable. At the beginning, yes, I actually thought it was completely different, you know? Honestly, I almost started crying when I went to the mosque for the first time. It's not because of being scared. It was actually because I can't believe it was just peaceful. There's no wasting your time there, you know what I mean? We pray, we talk about the Quran, you know, and that's basically it. And I actually like that because there's no, like, say, I'm going to give you an example. We ask for forgiveness, like, in the middleman. In my opinion, if there's a religion, there should be no middleman says, hey, give us money when you do something really bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like giving donations is good. If you do something bad, you should try your best to turn on a good leaf, like doing charity. I'm not talking about like giving money to the person, say, hey, we're gonna make this money go in my wallet, you know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. No. If it's a religion, I understand so far. It's about being modest. For being a Muslim, it's about being modest and being kind and doing our best to improve as good people. And belief, strong belief. Like honestly, I actually feel the greatest feeling when I go to the mosque. Yeah, like people probably saying, hey, it's a terrorist group, you know? No, it really isn't. Like, I never thought that way. I didn't even know people thought that way about Muslims, to be honest, until someone told me. Do you know people think about Muslims that way? No, honestly. I feel amazing when I go to the mosque. Because it's about modesty. They don't show off wealth. Like, in my opinion, I don't care about wealth. I care about, like, if there's actually something real and they don't actually do crazy stuff. They don't. They really don't. And I actually feel great. Yeah, I'm talking about religion, I know. I've been talking about the randomest stuff. Like, after all, channel is about me speaking my mind. So I am. For me, I read the Quran every 2 days. If I remember, hopefully. Where I recommend people learn about the Quran? Yeah, of course. It's up to my Lord who he wishes to guide, you know? I can just give you information, and it's up to you if you want to do it yourself. Yeah, there we go. This looks nice. I will say one thing clear to you guys, like, finding a religion makes sense. You should question it all the time. Saying, hey, do they believe in a man God? Say, hey, is this true? Like, this guy is a god? You know what I mean? Like, how would that be possible? In my opinion, if God is real, why would he have to be coming down, like, being there? You know what I mean? In my opinion, God should just send people down. You know what I mean? Yeah, he could do it himself if he wanted to, but he did it through messengers. Like, why would he just come down and say, hey, what's up, you know? Life is a test. In my understanding of a Quran, life is a test. It really is. Why would he come down and say, hey, this life is a test, you should do this? Just read the Quran. It makes sense. It really does. Yeah, it's probably gonna throw off whatever I do, but I speak my mind. If you're a Christian, good for you, you know. My parents try to raise me up to that way. I can't believe in something I don't understand very well. Or not at all, you know what I mean? I understand if you believe in it. That's my personal opinion, what I believe in, so. Including if I disagree with you. Everyone's have their opinions. And understanding of religion, you know. I was still respectful for their thing, including if I disagree with it. Like, just read the Quran. To be honest, if you're a Christian, you should memorize the whole entire Bible thing. You guys do. Memorize the whole thing. Then, afterwards, you can have a debate with people who know about the Quran, you know. So yeah. I've been a Muslim for almost a year now. I think 2 to 3 more months. It will be officially a year. So yeah, this is what we have done since part 32, 31. This is amazing. Look how much we have done. This is my garden. When I get a new person in here, you're going to see a short about it. But they have to do it in my videos, not my shorts. My shorts do not count. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Be kind, be safe, and try your best to do charity, because it's always good to help people. Have a good one and be safe.